Nice to have you with us today here on Travel Michigan. I'm Dave Lorenz along with Michelle Grinnell. And Michelle, we are headed to a beautiful area.
We are headed to the Great Lakes Bay region. They are a new national partner with us this year. So you're going to be hearing a lot about Great Lakes Bay region in the coming year, and you will be seeing them on national television.
We do, and we're starting off strong with lots and lots of spring events.
Well, tell us about some of those.
Okay. Well, let's kick it off with a very multi-generational activity called Butterflies in Bloom.
Oh, yes.
That takes place at the Dow Gardens Conservatory, where you'll see thousands of colorful butterflies from around the world. And, in fact, they even have a rare 10-inch wingspan butterfly that's soon to come out of its chrysalid.
Well, tell us a little bit about Dow, because that really is a fantastic place.
Most people think of the Dow Garden Conservatory for a summer experience, for things like wine walks in through the gardens and music in the gardens, but actually they're a year-round facility, and they bring in very interesting, beautiful displays. This year, for example, they had sculptures all in crystal that they brought in, and during this very cold time, the crystals actually looked like ice, but it made for a beautiful, lighted evening walk through the conservatory.
That's cool. It is such a cool place, and I guess, I think I'd probably agree with you. I generally think about it in the summertime, but it would be great just to be there any time of the year, especially during your butterfly event. That is, again, when? That
takes place February 28th already starting and runs all the way through April 20th.
Of course, you have such a big area to describe. What else should we look for when we come to that Great Lakes Bay area?
Well, another fun activity starts, of course, in Midland, and that's our Great Lakes Loons team, which is the feeder team for the LA Dodgers, and they have a lovely stadium. So, again, a nice family, multi-generational experience. You can go out and watch good old-fashioned baseball being played with our future baseball stars.
I have enjoyed that level of baseball for a long time. I actually think it's so much more fun than a lot of the major league games, because they do a lot of extra stuff, not just to watch baseball, which is great, of course, but they have all these other fun events.
Oh, yeah, lots of entertainment, and their food selection is inexpensive and delicious.
I was going to say super affordable to just say, hey, what are we doing tonight? Let's go to the game. Easy
bring
to
the whole family, and you can get into these fun seats or go out on the lawn or whatever it is.
Now, if you want to catch your own dinner, the Freeland Walleye Festival starts also in April, and so does walleye season. So we've caught some real whoppers. In fact, some of your world-class walleye fishing takes place right in Saginaw on the Saginaw River.
Yeah, Saginaw River and Bay, I know, is certainly very well known for walleye. And, it seems like more and more so I'm hearing about the whole east side of the state for fishing these days.
It's been a bit of an angler's secret, but the word is out.
Sounds good. So when does that start? April
25th through the 27th.
25th through the 27th. Okay, what else we have?
Ragtime Festival. So again, we've got lots of diversity. So if you're not an outdoors person and you like just good hometown entertainment, at Zender's, they're having their 20th annual Ragtime Festival, April 23rd through the 26th.
Well, between Zender's and Bavarian Inn, it seems like they have some event every weekend.
Especially in May. So you could complement your visit in April to a visit in May for the World Expo of Beer.
That's on my bucket list.
A bucket of beer.
Well, I guess the difference between the World Expo of Beer is that it's just that. It's not, exclusively Michigan beers, which I love, but it's kind of nice to see, all these others as well on display in one big event.
Well, we can just show at this event, there are 50 different breweries represented, and we can just show how our Michigan-made beers fit and compete on an equal plateau with beers from around the world.
So I was just looking at your schedule. So you mentioned the 20th anniversary or annual Ragtime Festival at Zender's, the 23rd through the 26th. And also on the 23rd is a Beatles tribute at the Bavarian Inn. Seriously, I mean, there's something going like all the time at those places.
Especially with the music being played.
Mm-hmm.
And when we're inside, we like the good quality entertainment, and you can't beat the Beatles.
You can't beat the chicken either at both places.
I agree.
So it's really cool. All right, what else do you have?
Okay, for those people who want to have a run outdoors on May 18th, we have our Great Lakes Bay Marathon that runs throughout Saginaw County and Bay County with an epic finish line at the Dow Diamond. So we're tying in 3 counties. I don't know how many marathons can say they go through 3 counties.
Yeah, and you know, that's a pretty early marathon, and I've not run that yet, and I actually might end up running it.
That would be
so
great.
I'm looking forward to that.
You come up here, Dave, we'll take good care of you.
I know you will. You take good care of everybody.
Well,
May
thank
18.
you. We like to extend hospitality as much as possible.
Well, that sounds cool. And so where does that marathon actually start?
In Saginaw.
Okay.
And you can visit our website for registration materials. We've linked all of our running races, and we have well over 75 different running competitions throughout the year in the region, and you can access those all through our website.
So I'm just kind of writing down some of these things for those of us who are playing along and writing as well. Anything to mention, like at Birch Run, just besides, they're always a great place to go shopping?
Mm-hmm. Birch Run is, of course, world famous for its shopping and outlet shopping, but they have a variety of expos that take place in Birch Run. Everything from, let's say, the circus inside of the event center to gun and knife shows.
Something always happening.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed you have 2 folks coming into the area that caught my eye. One is Red Green, who in my family is like the ultimate celebrity hero.
Well, Red Green's got to be pretty gray these days. I've got to just tell you.
And Jerry Seinfeld is actually coming, it looks like, on April 10th to the Dow Event Center. So that's a pretty big name you guys got over there.
Some nice big names that come in. And what's nice about the Dow Event Center also, a lot of bands like to start their national tours here. Bob Seger uses the Dow Event Center. Of course, he played here before he became famous in a lot of our pubs and local bars. But they love the acoustics in there for testing their gears before their tour start.
We should mention just something about the Japanese, is it considered Japanese garden? I forget what they call it. Tea house.
It's a tea house and garden, and it's one of only 5 authentic tea houses outside of Japan, and it's located in the middle of Saginaw's Celebration Square.
And this is the challenge with such an area with so many things. It's hard to get to everything. So really quickly, can you tell us about Marshall Fredericks?
Oh, yes. Marshall Fredericks is a beautiful sculpture studio located on the grounds of Saginaw Valley State University, and it's the positives of all Marshall Fredericks sculptures, and also his entire studio is located onto the campus of SVSU, and you can go through the life of the sculptor, Marshall Fredericks, from start to finish. Now, many of your listeners might say, well, am I really familiar with this person? If you look, he did the Spirit of Detroit.
Just going to say, well known for the Spirit of Detroit and so many other pieces. Annie, thank you so much. Running out of time, but you have plenty of time to head to that Great Lakes Bay region. Plenty of things happening there, and you will never be bored. Let me just tell you that. I want to thank Annie Rummel, CEO of the Great Lakes Bay region, for joining us today, and invite you to learn more by going to gogreat.com. It's simple, just very easy to get to. gogreat.com. Michelle, events happening all around the state.
Always many events. One of them is happening the 30th at the River Raisin National Battlefield Park. They are going to have author Ralph Naveau present on the Habitants of Frenchtown. So it's a great opportunity to go down and check out that battlefield if you have not already done so. There's a couple expos and shows going on. The Southwest Michigan Golf Show will be happening in Kalamazoo the 28th through the 30th. Golf season is right upon us, so check that out. The Lansing Boat Show is happening the 27th through the 29th. It's H2O 14, and it is going to feature several new product displays, special attractions, so that's happening at the Lansing Center. We also have a wine and taste tour at the Mackinac Trail Winery and Vineyard on the 29th. That's up near Petoskey. And dance performance at the Grand Rapids Ballet. The Move Media dance performance is the 28th through the 30th. So check these out, michigan.org. We've got these events. We've got many, many more events.
Absolutely. If you're one of those green and white fans, you will probably love going to Ann Arbor pretty soon because they have the Festifool and Full Moon events.
We love them. We have them every year because they are so much fun.
It sounds fun. We'll learn about that next right here on Travel Michigan, where your trip begins at michigan.org.